This breakdown? God, every song needs a breakdown. And for people to release their names and their identities is actually disgusting. Hey everyone, it's Ashlina. Welcome back to my channel. I've been reacting to Sleep Token since I found them, I think it was last year, maybe the year before, I can't remember, but it's fairly recent, and fallen in love with this band, as one does. Now, being a reactor has its difficulties when bands release new songs and it's kind of off schedule of when we record. My social media, it's like everybody and their mother is using the sound of caramel, whatever you want to call it, in their videos. So I always use social media on mute unless I actually want to hear what's going on in that video. And thank God for that, because everyone's using that song. So I need to react to this. It's a Sunday. I normally don't film on Sundays, but my daughter and my husband went grocery shopping. I figured I have time to listen to a song and then I can just edit this when I have more time. So let's finally listen to this masterpiece. Hell, I might not even like it. We'll see. Also, I kind of have a little rant after this reaction, so maybe stick around if you're interested. But if not, I don't blame you. All right, so I'm going to be reading the lyrics to this song as well. Let's do it. The song is under 5 minutes. That's shocking. Sounds like a lullaby. It's giving me Melanie Martinez vibes, you know? Crybaby era.
Count me out like sirens, payback for the good times. Right foot in the roses, left foot on a landmine. I'm not gonna be there, tripping on the grapevine. They can sing the words while I cry into the baseline.
That's sad.
Count me out like Prada, devil in my detail. I swear it's getting harder.
Wow, they're really switching up genres, aren't they? Wow. Oh, the chills, instant. This is beautiful. It's like an anthem. It's a Sleep Token anthem. So sad too. We love a vessel, Jiggy. Oh my gosh. Oh, this is so sad. Oh. This is very unexpected. The drumming. Woo.
A beautiful nightmare, a war of attrition. I'll take what I'm given, the deepest incisions. I thought I got better, but maybe I didn't.
Oh, I hate how the song ended. Okay, listen, I was a little iffy about the song when I first heard the beginning. It's very pop, but like, let's be real. Sleep Token doesn't fall into a typical genre. Everyone calls them a metal band. Sure. They could be pop inspired. Sure. They could be R&B inspired. Sure. There's so many inspirations of genres that come into this band. My mic was really high for some reason. But I feel like metal fans are just mad about Sleep Token because of how popular they are. And it's like, why? They are helping the metal scene whether you like it or not. Just saying, but I'll rant about that later. So listen, I want to talk about these lyrics because this is a really deep look into the life of Sleep Token, maybe just Vessel, but I feel like a lot of these lyrics are things he really needed people to hear. Like, they can sing the words while I cry into the bass line. Like, that broke me. Because I know sometimes when I watch live shows of Sleep Token, he sometimes just starts crying on stage and I just want to be like, bro, you're okay. Like, you're good. It's okay. I feel so bad because I obviously don't know what he's going through. He says, I swear it's getting harder even just to exhale. Backed up into corners, bitter in the lens. I'm sick of trying to hide it every time they take mine. Jesus. And I feel like I don't know what the song's about. This is just my own interpretation, but he's saying, so stick to me like caramel. I feel like he's saying this part to his fans. Just stick to me like caramel. Walk beside me till you feel nothing as well. I feel like this is a cry for his fans to be like, yeah, we're going through some shit, but please just stick by us and we won't kind of disappoint you. When he says up on the dice, but low on the cards, I try not to talk about how it's harder now. It's crazy what fame can do to you. Every time they try to shout my real name just to get a rise from me, acting like I'm never stressed out by the hearsay. I guess that's what I get for trying to hide in the limelight. Everybody wants eyes on him. I just want to hear you sing that top line. That line gave me chills. It gave me chills just reading it because it's kind of like not all the fans. Some people just want to say who Sleep Token are by releasing their names or releasing their birth certificates and stupid shit like this. And just so you guys know, I have no idea who are under those masks. I don't know their names. I don't care. Like, I really don't give a shit. And if that's how the band wants to be portrayed, that's how I'm going to respect them. But when he just says everybody wants eyes on him, it's kind of like him saying, everybody wants to know who we really are, but he just wants to hear us sing that top line. Like, he's just here to make people happy with the music. You know what I mean? And then he says, but I'm still glad you came, so let me see those hands. I love this. It's like an anthem for their fans, but also a little insight into the real lives of Sleep Token and or Vessel. The beginning, it's so R&B. It's so like pop R&B, and I love pop and I love R&B, but I was not expecting this. And this part too. I wasn't sure where this was going to go. I think the part that really made me feel something for this song was the second chorus where the rock elements come in, because I feel like without that, I don't know. Sleep Token could literally put themselves in any genre and just switch up how they sound, and their songs would still be amazing. But I think what makes them amazing are their lyrics, their vocalist, their guitarist, their bassist, their drums. If you don't have all of those elements, I'm sure I would get bored of this song if it didn't have this part. And I know they're British and they say caramel. I say caramel. Get over it. It doesn't matter. It's still the same word. We all know what it means. Okay. When I first listened to Emergence, I was really hoping for that scream. I was like, oh, this song would be perfection if he just included some type of scream. So that's why I was a little shocked when it happened in this song, because I was not expecting it at all in this song. But I'm also glad I read the lyrics, because if I didn't, I would have no idea what he was screaming. But this is so good. This breakdown. God, every song needs a breakdown. And then this part, like, is my favorite part of the whole song. I'm sorry, but it's epic. He says, "In these days of days, tell me, did I give you what you came for? I wish it all away, terrified to answer my own front door." Guys, I thought things had changed, missing my wings in a realm of angels, but everything's the same, so I'll keep dancing along to the rhythm. This stage is a prison, a beautiful nightmare, a war of attrition. I'll take what I'm given, the deepest incisions. I thought I got better, but maybe I didn't. It's like, oh, the chills. I have to say, the lyrics of Sleep Token are absolutely phenomenal. And if you can't respect their music, you can at least respect the penmanship here, people. Okay? This song is definitely not going to be one of my favorite Sleep Token songs of all time. I think it's a little too everywhere for me, but again, I'm sure if I listen to it a couple of times, I'll get into it. I just love the message, and I think this song is needed from them, because I think everyone just needs to respect their wishes, that they don't want people to know who they are. It really does help in that aspect of fame where they can still go out and be who they are. Having crazed fans and people constantly bothering them, maybe that's what they wanted. And for people to release their names and their identities is actually disgusting. You don't really have a right to do that. If you know who they are, great for you. But do you need to post on everyone's accounts and say who they are? If we're not asking, we don't care. You don't need to tell us. I think that's just rude and disrespectful. And as a fan, you should be ashamed of yourselves. But if you're not a fan and you're doing this, I'm not shocked, because you're just jealous. And it's as simple as that. My other rant, now that I've read the lyrics and this is a full-on rant now, my other rant is really just about people saying this band is not metal. And I kind of talked to this previously in this video. Why does it matter what genre they are? Like, I'm just actually curious. If you don't like the music, you don't have to listen to it. Everybody has their own taste in music. Yes, this band is blowing up. And a lot of people are saying, oh, Sleep Token is like the metal version of Taylor Swift. Why is that a bad thing? Why is it so bad that millions of people around the world are actually happy about something in their lives that make them either feel good, let out release of tears or angst or comfort? Like, why is this hurting you so much? Maybe you just need to listen to more Sleep Token. If you don't like them, like I said, move on. Go listen to your favorite bands. The funny part is, for me, is that your favorite bands are probably bands that Sleep Token fans like as well. So I feel like a lot of people don't give Sleep Token the chance just because of how popular they are, and that's sad. As someone who appreciates every genre of music, who really loves pretty much everything she's ever heard, except, you know, the few bands and artists that just don't do it for me, which is normal. I just don't understand why people hate on something because it's popular. I'm not a Taylor Swift fan, but I respect what she's doing, and I like some of her songs, and I know the words to some of her songs. Hell, I even have 2 of her vinyls. They were both gifts. So I don't see why you need to disrespect something that make people happy. That's what you need to look at when you look in the mirror and figure that out for yourself, because that just makes you a really sad individual. So overall, I think this song is wonderful. It's a little musically different for me, so I definitely need to listen to it a couple of more times to get used to it. It just goes into like an R&B pop vibe, into like, you know, that metal breakdown into like the metal R&B, which Sleep Token is very good at doing. And I feel like I need to hear it a couple more times to probably fall in love with it, or maybe I won't, and that's okay too. But I'll definitely give you guys an update when their album comes out, because I think this will be the last song I listen to before I do a full album reaction, because I just don't want to ruin the album experience for myself. I feel like too many singles. I just hope they don't come out with too many singles. But so far I'm impressed. But I really love the message in this song, and I really hope people are reading the lyrics when they're listening to this song for the first time. And if not, learning the lyrics enough that you know what he's screaming and trying to get out to the world. So just have some respect, and if you don't like the band, don't fucking listen to them. Move on. Life's too short to be grumpy and miserable and make other people's days miserable. So cool. Well, I think sharing music is a form of love, and that's why I do my vinyl of the day. The beaches are chilling here, but I want to talk to you guys about Acres. And if you love the beaches, awesome. But if you don't know who Acres is, this is Acres. This is what it's like to feel worthless. I saw them live. They are absolutely incredible. I just think they are so talented. My favorite song on here is Lost, so that's the one I recommend. As a Sleep Token fan, I think they'd be right up your alley. I would consider them kind of like The Plot in You, but give them a chance. They're not the same. They have their own thing going for them, so check them out. Thank you guys so much for watching this. I'm so glad I can finally listen to this song now on everybody's goddamn social media, because you're ruining it for reactors. But it's totally fine. We chose to do this, right? So it's our own problem. I'll see you guys in my next video.